هم للطريق مشاعل الأنوار، هم للنسيم عبيره الفوار، هم قادة رفعوا التميز راية، هم في العزيمة همة الأنصار. هم للطريق مشاعل الأنوار، هم للنسيم عبيره الفوار، هم قادة رفعوا التميز راية، هم في العزيمة همة الأنصار. لبناء جيل رائد بسلاحه علما وروحا للتقدم جاري، لبناء جيل رائد بسلاحه علما وروحا للتقدم جاري، وبمنهج شرب الأصالة منهما ذاك الكتاب وسنة المختار، ذاك الكتاب وسنة المختار. هم للطريق مشاعل الأنوار، هم للنسيم عبيره الفوار، هم قادة رفعوا التميز راية، هم في العزيمة همة الأنصار. هم للطريق مشاعل الأنوار، هم للنسيم عبيره الفوار، هم قادة رفعوا التميز راية، هم في العزيمة همة الأنصار. ولهم بأخلاق الكرام مآثر يروونها بتواتر الأخبار، ولهم بأخلاق الكرام مآثر يروونها بتواتر الأخبار. ناد له من كل حقل سهرة بحر العلوم وأنهر الأفكار.
The first term of the English of Saudi Arabia, Unit 3, Lesson 1, transportation. Transportation means getting from one place to another. Getting from one place to another. First of all, before we listen to the conversation which is found in Lesson 1, let's see this very simple present as an introduction to this lesson. Transportation. This is the title of the unit. As we see, these are some pictures that refer to the means of transportation. This is a picture of a plane, a ship, and a bus. Transportation. In this slide, he is going to give me the definition of the word transportation. Transportation means getting from one place to another. Just to say, if you travel from Jeddah to Riyadh, this means what? This means Riyadh is your destination. So he is going to explain the word destination. Destination means the place you are traveling or flying to. After that, we are going to make a very simple comparison between the means of transportation in the old days and the means of transportation that are found on those days. In the past, the people used to transport using camels, horses, donkeys, and feet. Just to say, people used to transport on camels, horses, on donkeys, and on feet. But nowadays, they transport using cars, trains, buses, planes, and ships. Just to say, this slide refers to the modern means of transportation that are found nowadays. Now, we are going to listen to a conversation between a reporter who is interviewing some people at the check-in encounter at King Khalid International Airport at Riyadh. Listen, please.
English for Saudi Arabia. Secondary English 5. Recording 6. Unit 3, Lesson 1. Airport interview. A reporter is interviewing some people at the check-in counter at King Khalid International Airport in Riyadh.
Excuse me, sir. Would you mind answering some questions for the viewers?
No, of course not.
Where are you going?
To the southern region, to Najran.
Why are you traveling by air and not by road?
I'm a businessman, and I've got to get there quickly. Flying saves time.
Thank you. Now, let's ask this gentleman. You don't come from Saudi Arabia, do you, sir?
No, I don't. I'm from the UAE.
And where are you flying to?
I was flying to Dubai when I met a friend from Dhahran. Now I'm making a stopover in Dhahran.
And how about you, sir? Where are you going?
I'm going to Dhahran too.
But it doesn't take long by car or train, does it?
No, it doesn't. Between 3 and 4 hours, that's all. But flying's more enjoyable. I can rest on the plane. I don't have to worry about the traffic. It's faster than the train, and the flight attendants will give me good service.
After we listen to this conversation, now we are going to answer the question of the discussion. If you look at the smart board, these are the questions of the discussion which we are going to answer. These are the questions which we are going to answer. Question number 1. Does the reporter work for a newspaper, the radio, or television? Number 2. How many people does he interview here? Number 3. Where are they flying to? Number 4. Find 2 reasons which the travelers give for going by plane. These are the questions of the answers. Question number 1, as we said, does the reporter work for a newspaper, the radio, or television? The answer is television, as we see, television. Question number 2, how many people does he interview here? How many people does he interview here? 3 people. Number 3, where are they flying to? Where are these people flying to? They are flying to Najran, Dubai, and Dhahran. So Najran, Dubai, and Dhahran are the destinations of these people. Number 4, find 2 reasons which the travelers give for going by plane. The answer is, it is fast, enjoyable, and saves time. It is fast, enjoyable, and saves time. After that, we are going to look at page 29 in your student's book. Where we are going to answer the following questions. As we see, now find the questions from the interview which use these words. Find the questions from the interview which use these words. As we see, number 1, use space, do you? As we see, this is a tag question, or the question that expects the answer no. Use space, do you? In the conversation, we listen to this question that is exactly as we see, you don't come from Saudi Arabia, do you? So this red part is the missing part that we can fill in. Come from Saudi Arabia, do you? Number 2, it space does it. It space does it. So the missing part is, it doesn't take long by car or train, does it? The missing part is, doesn't take long by car or train. Number 3, and how space. And how space. The missing part is, about you, sir. So we can say like this, and how about you, sir? And how about you, sir? After that, we are going to answer the question that is found in exercise C. Let me read. Finally, discuss these general questions about travel around Saudi Arabia with your teacher and your classmates. Number 1, what different ways are there to travel around the kingdom? Number 2, what are the advantages and disadvantages of air travel? Number 3, what do you know about your national airline? For example, when was the airline started? How many domestic destinations does it have? And how many planes does it have? Now, let me show you the advantages of air travel or for air travel. First of all, air travel is enjoyable. As we see, flying is enjoyable. Number 2, if you look at this picture, you can see some clocks. This means what? Flying is faster, quicker. That's to say it saves the time. Number 3, you can rest on a plane. You can rest on a plane. Number 4, you don't worry about the traffic. You don't worry about the traffic. Number 5, flight attendant give you good service. Flight attendant give you good service. Now, we are going to see the disadvantages of air travel. Number 1, it is expensive. It is expensive. Number 2, you must wait at the airport. You must wait at the airport. Number 3, you can't see much of the country because while you are flying high in the sky, you can't see any part of the town you are flying to or the town you are traveling from, so you can't see much of the country. Give a suitable word for each picture. Give a suitable word for each picture. Now we are going to see some pictures and name them. Number 1, picture number 1, this is what we call flight attendant. Flight attendant. This is a ship plus a bus plus a plane. This is what we call means of transportation, the modern means of transportation. Complete with the suitable word. Complete with the suitable word. This is a very simple exercise to show you some words and their meanings, and I am going to translate them into Arabic. Number 1, relax means rest. In Arabic it means يسترخي أو يستريح. Number 2, the place you travel to. The place you travel to. It means destination. Destination. That's to say it means جهة الوصول. Number 3, traveler. Traveler. It means a passenger. Passenger. Passenger means مسافر. In Arabic, مسافر. Number 4, good merits about something. Good merits about something. It means advantages. Advantages. وبالعربي تعني مزايا أو مميزات. Bad merits about something. Bad merits about something. It means disadvantages. Disadvantages. In Arabic it means عيوب. عيوب. Number 6, interesting. Interesting. It means in English enjoyable. Enjoyable. The word interesting in Arabic means شيق. Enjoyable means ممتع. They are exactly the same. Interesting and enjoyable. Number 7, ways of traveling. Ways of traveling means means of transportation. Means of transportation. In Arabic it means وسائل المواصلات. These are the questions of the exercise A, which we answered in the very beginning of the lesson. Now we are going to answer some questions. Number 1, what different ways are there to travel around the kingdom? These are the questions in exercise C. What different ways are there to travel around the kingdom? They are cars, buses, ships, taxis, planes, and trains. What are the advantages and disadvantages of air travel? Air travel is faster, enjoyable, and saves time, but it is expensive and dangerous. Number 3, when was the airline started? The airline here refers to the Saudi airline in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. It was started in 1947. Number 4, how many domestic destinations does it have? It has 20 domestic destinations. This is the end of the first lesson.